in a couple of years from now, what will the job of a developer look like?
It feels a lot like pair programming right now. Copilot being an expert to every newbie, or a voice in the ear of every other expert programmer, bringing that experience, bringing those concepts, bringing different paradigms into my work process. It's going to be like having that extra hand the whole time. Us graybeards, we're going to be shaping the Copilot system. We're going to be finding the use cases for it. We're going to be helping the new people get into it and understand how best to apply it. And that there's no way this doesn't fundamentally change software development. The AI boom has been a disruptive technology in everything it touches. And it's really exciting. It's a little scary. I've been programming for decades, and it's exciting and a constantly changing landscape. And I'm excited to see how Copilot helps us bring in new things, do more, frees us up to really expand what we can do when I have that extra time and those extra resources to do things.
Yeah. And in terms of skill set, would the because you've built your own team from the ground up, would you, for the job in a couple of years, would your requirements for new team members change compared to what you would look for today?
When I'm looking for a new team member in the future, I'll be looking at more about concepts, more about critical thinking, more about design and planning and requirements gathering, and the human side of the software development. The idea of software developers being the trolls in the back that you slide the requirements under the door and they write code and you never see or talk to them, that's not the reality in the future. With the Copilot taking that dark dungeon code grunt work out of it, where I'm going to be expecting my developers to be able to gather requirements, understand testing, understand more of the whole big software picture, and utilize that time that Copilot gives them to write really amazing software and to come up with the amazing solutions that Copilot systems are going to help them bring to life.
Would you say it will more into a techno-functional role if you want them to understand business requirements?
There's definitely going to be far more functional requirements. You really can't do prompt engineering without knowing how to describe what you want to the Copilot. And with all the time and resource that you're going to have available, that Copilot system can't do its job unless you are capable at explaining your requirements, understanding what you're doing, and being able to take a concept all the way through and handle those more complex pieces. New programmers are going to have to come in ready to work with their Copilot pair and understand requirements and understand how to work with it and bring new code in. They're going to be amazing. They're going to show up with these skills and completion and code concepts that us graybeards didn't have the time to play in. And it's going to be really exciting, as the stuff that I write is very different from the people before me,
Hmm.
where understanding machine assembly language and some of those really deep code elements were important when I started, but they're much less important now for many development paths. And having Copilot with you is going to change how they look at software, how they look at requirements, and how they interact with the team.